The Breakthrough Leadership Program, people come in the first day. These are senior, high potential, successful managers and young leaders.
Breakthrough Leadership with Sarah and Bob, they're unique, just incredible people.
It's a 6-month program where we have people that come in from different companies once a month for a full day.
I love the fact that we get to bring leaders from all different kinds of organizations together.
They're so invested in helping us get better.
It's really helping leaders connect as people.
They really feel they're really right there with you.
It is this opportunity for leaders to discover more about who they are, how they show up, what gets in the way, what they're passionate about.
There are people in that room who are in construction or in oil and gas or in retail, and we're all dealing with a lot of the same challenges. I've just been surprised by how much crossover there is.
Very quickly in that first day, probably within the first 15 minutes, people go, wow, this is not going to be what I thought it was going to be.
It teaches you a different way to think, and that's very unique.
And then the middle programs, like sort of the second, third, and fourth day, really are deep dives into how to do this in a way that is authentic and meaningful and connected to themselves.
One of the biggest ones for me is the concept of facts versus stories.
Facts versus stories.
Kind of makes you realize how often you're making assumptions about people and about situations that aren't really based on facts.
Wins, losses, lessons learned, another great thing that they teach here.
It very much translates into your personal life with how you operate as a human.
It was a literal life changer for me, having conversations with employees, with managers, bosses, with anybody, even at home.
Working in the group setting, it was refreshing to know that I'm not the only one that's out there that's seeking help and finding, hopefully a better path on how to communicate with people.
I mean, you open up about some stuff in there. There's some deep stuff that happens, and they make it really comfortable.
And then we drop in the last couple of days is really then how do you take all that and apply it to your teams and move things forward.
For me, being a woman in this industry, I've always thought that being emotional is a really bad thing, versus this program has really taught me that having access to my emotions can be a really powerful characteristic. Really being able to empathize with people and connect and being authentic.
The Breakthrough Leadership Program makes it a lot easier to just be calm and have a conversation rather than taking things personally and infusing, unnecessary feelings into something.
Meetings and one-on-one conversations are more well thought out. To set clear expectations, to ask specifically for what I want, it's, again, a lot of stuff that seems so common sense. Why didn't I know that? But then you come here and you realize you're not doing a lot of those things.
It's also been really incredible that the group has gotten really, really tight-knit as well, which I think is really special.
They can go back into their organizations and create a lot more value for the people that they work for, the people that work with them, and for themselves.
I definitely recommend Culture Counts.